Alright guys, this is going to be pickups video number 3 in a row for me because this huge package just came from Germany and I've been waiting for this for a few weeks. Got delivered to the wrong place and then sent all over the shop, so yeah, it's been a few weeks coming, this one. So it's a bunch of Mega Drive games, so if you're not interested in Mega Drive then this isn't the video for you because this is awesome 16-bit Sega goodness. Right, this video is probably going to be quite simple looking because I'm going to be using a new editing suite that I have no idea how to use. I'm going to be doing that on my new system, which is a MacBook Pro. Now I call it a new system because I'm actually able now to play some cool Steam games that I've not really been able to on my previous laptop, which is a bit crap. Although I liked it, it served me well. It was the Dell Inspiron 1520 and yeah, it's pretty hardy. It survived 3 blue screens of death. It's got a key missing. Keys are a bit raggedy, there's some wear and tear there. The headphone jack is battered. I had to get a new bigger battery that sticks out the back here because the last one died. The cord's fraying, it was an absolute mess, but it was surviving well. But then I dropped it when I was tidying my room and it's just completely dead now. So yeah, I've kind of been forced to upgrade. It wasn't something that I was planning on doing, but I thought may as well do it properly. Yeah, this is the first Mac that I've ever had. So if anybody's got any tips on cool programs to use, cool stuff to do with it, with a MacBook Pro, then let me know. Yeah, but I'm pretty impressed with it. Got it for $6.30 second hand. Well, yeah, refurbished with upgraded to 8GB RAM and 500 megagigabit hard drive. Yeah, it's pretty lovely. It's like alien technology. Look at that. It's weird. Everything's so smooth and simple and fucking just gorgeous. Look how not even any air grates underneath. The only if you don't know, the only place that air comes out is through the hinge there. Everything's just so bloody gorgeous on it. Yeah, but it means, yeah, I can finally play some Steam games that my previous laptop was a bit underpowered for. Namely Dear Esther. Dear Esther is a really intriguing looking game on Steam. More of a story book video thing than a game really. But yeah, looking forward to getting cracking on that. So yeah, this is first time I've had an Apple, so there's a different editing program on there that I just don't know how to use. So if anybody has got an Apple Mac and you know a good editing program, let me know. Yeah, so with all that said, this package I've been waiting for a while. 60 quid for everything I'm going to show you in this video. 60 quid. I think the guy wanted a bit more. I think he wanted about 85 equivalent. This is from Germany, so it's about 95 euros, something like that. I can't remember how much it was, but I got him down to 60 quid. So yeah, there's some Japanese exclusives here that I don't know anything about. So if any Japanese Mega Drive collectors, or collectors of Japanese Mega Drive stuff, you don't have to be Japanese yourself, then let me know if I've got some good stuff here. Some Genesis stuff as well. Okay, first one, Super Battle Tank, Genesis version, complete. Looks like a tank simulator, funnily enough. Yeah. The Terminator, in a bit ragged condition. One of these nice accolade cardboard boxes. This is Summer Challenge. I do like these 16-bit sports, kind of mini game sports games. I do like them. Cool. This is supposed to be pretty sweet. Pink Panther Goes to Hollywood. Not played it before. Looks like a pretty decent looking platformer. I'm not going to bother editing footage because I need to learn this Apple Mac. Yeah, Winter Olympics. Now this is famously one of the worst Mega Drive games in existence, and it is Rise of the Robots. With music from Brian May, in case you weren't sold by the game's reputation as a game, then you can listen to some Brian May music in glorious 16-bit, really great condition. probably because it's never been played. Yeah, that is terrible. This is a Japanese game that I'd never heard of. Mega Tracks. Looks like a kind of buggy game. I can't remember the name for this. Yeah, looks pretty cool actually. Looks pretty sweet. Yep. Cage Key, Fists of Steel. From the pictures, kind of looks like a comedy beat 'em up, sort of Double Dragon style. Yeah. Another famously crap Mega Drive game, Art Alive. Yeah. Pit Fighter. Genesis Clayfighter. Pretty badly sun damaged and no manual. Yeah. This is an interesting game. It looks like one of those kind of King of Fighters, not King of Fighters, King of Monsters, Godzilla type games. Well, the artwork's amazing. That is cool. That is some retro cool. That guy with the furry arms. Cool. Anyway, I don't quite know what type of game this is though, from the looks of it. Could even be platformer. Oh, I'll have to put it on and find out. Another famously crap Mega Drive game, Shaq Fu. Got some pearlers in here, haven't I? Right. Skitchin. There's a few duplicates here actually. What I'm going to do is put a list in the low bar of stuff I've got for trade. Yeah, my duplicates. If you're interested in that, some of this stuff will be in the list below as well as some other stuff. Yeah. Crash Test Dummies, for example, that's a duplicate, so that's available for trade now. Micro Machines 1. Nicklaus Power Challenge. Some good ones, leaving them till last, as is tradition. F1, that's a duplicate. Mutant League American football, as opposed to the real football. Genesis release of Eternal Champions. This is another duplicate, Ariel's Mermaid, Little Mermaid. Home Alone. Japanese Zoom. Now this looks like an RPG from the pictures on the back, but don't know what it's called. Awesome artwork again. It definitely looks like a kind of Zelda-ish RPG. There was so many cool looking RPGs released in Japan that weren't released in Europe, and some in America as well. And I know that some of the old Mega Drive cartridges do have English code and Japanese code on them as well, on the same cartridge board thing, but I don't know which ones. And that was a mission that I had actually really early on in this channel, is I wanted to make some kind of comprehensive compendium of which Japanese games have English coding on them and vice versa, and yeah, to help out collectors of those kind of games. But I've not really done much on it yet. It's kind of a bit of a slog of a thing to do, but one by one I shall get round to it as I, you know, investigate each game. Anyway, we got Zoop, that's another duplicate. Cyborg Justice, Genesis version, another Genesis game, Blaster Master 2. I guess that's some kind of tank game, but you can't tell anything about it from the outside of the box. Yep. Really badly sun faded, I think, that one. Right, now we've got a few slightly more interesting games here. Okay, we've got Master of Monsters, another Japanese game here. Looks like some kind of turn-based battler. I don't know if you can make out much from that. Now this one is fairly uncommon, classed as such on the collector sites anyway. This game's brilliant. It's a great game. It's ATP Tour Tennis, and I had this on a bit earlier, and it's actually a fucking brilliant tennis game. Animation's really smooth. It has sprite scaling on the balls, Controls are really good. Yeah, it has speech. This posh English guy announcing the scores. It's really, yeah, that's a really good 16-bit tennis game. That. This one, which is kind of like a Puyo Puyo game, but I don't know exactly what it's called. Because, I mean, it's strange that usually Japanese games do actually have English titles. Well, a lot of the time anyway. This one doesn't. But as you can see, yeah. It's like a Puyo Puyo type bean game thingamajig. Olympic Summer Games. Now if that's made by the same people as ATP Tour, why would I think that? It's not at all, is it? Sega Sports. I don't know. But I'll definitely try that one out. Now this is an RPG that I know is released in the US as well. So this could be one of the ones that has English coding on the Japanese cartridge, and it's Saucer Kingdom. Again, English title. Yeah, but it's pretty stylish looking. I think it was released in America as Sorcerer's Kingdom. But it's certainly my kind of game. Towns and caves and wizards and warriors and all that good stuff. Yeah, love that. We have Balls 3D. I've been meaning to add to the collection for a while. It's got pretty impressive graphical effects on there. It was impressive that Mega Drive was pulling off this sprite scaling anyway. This game's brilliant. True Lies. If you haven't played this and you've got Mega Drive, I highly recommend picking this up. It's kind of like an advanced Gauntlet. The controls are brilliant because you, for example, isometric, well, I'll try and show you. See if you can pick up what it looks like. So you walking through these buildings, but not everybody's a baddie. Some are civilians, so you've got to be careful who you shoot. So there's a bit of strategy to it. Controls are really great as well because it's isometric shooter, but you hold one button and he'll stay facing in that direction. So you've got different ways of controlling your shooting, and basically that's a really brilliant game. Highly recommended. Fetches a few quid on eBay as well. So does this one actually. Cutthroat Island. That's complete in great nick. It's kind of like Streets of Rage, only with swords and pirates, maybe. Is the closest I could describe it. Although it's more like, kind of a cross between Streets of Rage and Aladdin, actually. Which is a hell of a combo, if you think about it. Yeah, and it's really great graphics and brilliant gameplay. Yeah, cross between Aladdin and Streets of Rage. That's a pretty high recommendation, I guess. So I recommend that one too. And the last one is, it's another RPG that I hope I'm going to be able to play in English. Or if I can't, I'm just going to have to learn Japanese, because these Mega Drive's got so many awesome looking Japanese RPGs. It's just my absolute favourite type of game. Oh. Yeah, that's frustrating. So that little lot for 60 quid. So there's some absolute dross there. I mean, you got your Shaq Foos, you got your Rise of the Robots, but some really good stuff too. I say pick of the bunch is Cutthroat Island, True Lies, and if I can get it to work, Sorcerer's Kingdom as well. That would be sweet. But yeah, yeah, and I did buy Dear Esther as well for the MacBook Pro. One thing I don't like about this though, Minecraft is a bit fiddly to play it on this, because you've got huge trackpad, which is, it's hard to describe. It's basically a bit fiddly when you're trying to play it quickly, you know. But yeah, really great though. Really happy with that. So yeah, that's finally got this package. I've been waiting for it for ages. Yeah, so that's it. So sorry about this video being a bit rough and ready. Haven't learned the new editing suite. If you've got a Mac and you know a decent video editing suite, then send me links or tell me what it is. Preferably ones that you can get for free, if you know what I mean. There's tutorials on YouTube. It's only semi-illegal. Yeah, alright guys. See you later. Bye bye.